table, a wonderful audience.
For those of
Normally when I hear this much noise, I know that I really, soon after that, have to fight someone.
yes.
Yeah, but
So
you
this-
came for us on that thing. Just know, I look weaker than I am.
I'm backing down. I'm backing down.
Letting you
She's
know.
got gas that'll knock you out. I'm telling you. She talks about it all the time.
You're right.
For those of you who didn't know, that was John's signature walkout song, Time Is Now, and that was him rapping, y'all.
Yeah, and for those who didn't know, that was done a long time ago. Hip-hop music is a young man's game, and I'm more of just a relaxing sort of lounge singer type of guy.
Say that to Jay-Z.
You have a great voice, by the way.
Okay, we're off to a great start.
Really great voice.
And we got a great crowd here tonight.
Yeah!
You're so good at riling them up. I'm learning so much already,
They're
honestly.
already riled up. They're just excited to be here and want to show us their energy. So thank you guys for the introduction.
Well, let's start with this, a relationship website.
Yeah, let's have some hot topics.
Oh, yeah. Well, this thing is called Your Tango. And they asked women the hobbies men have that are deal breakers. So I don't understand. Some of the top answers that were deal breakers for them were too many video games, being obsessed with cars, and gambling. All the stuff I'm into. That's why I
to
can't have a
restructure
woman.
my life a little.
That's why I have to stick with guys. What do you think? Are there deal breakers for you?
I think it's just rapport between people in a relationship. I mean, everybody has hobbies. I'm a car enthusiast myself, but it's not like I put automobiles over the person that I love. And
Right.
I think when you build a relationship where you're in the dating scene, if you have a hobby and it's to the obsessive point of you put it over the person you're trying to build a relationship with, then it gets a little bit weird. So I think it could be anything. Like I know taxidermy was on the list, but like if you're a taxidermist,
But maybe you need to find someone that's into the same hobby as you
Could be
are.
that, too.
Because I would love to be like, I have my hobby, this is my life, because that's some people's livelihood.
Yeah.
But
I'd
then
love to meet a taxidermist, John. Honestly, it's hard when that's your hobby. I don't do that.
they have great attention to detail.
They sure do. They love animals.
I had a boyfriend, and he was obsessed with Mortal Kombat. Do you remember
Mortal Kombat!
I'm sorry, did I just do that?
I mess with you.
Because that is the best. Worst of all, don't be mad at him. Mortal Kombat is one of the best
he
games
would
ever
take me
created in the history of the world.
He would take me on a date to the arcade. And then play the game
She
incessantly.
married somebody else.
I did. That's
Really?
Kids out there
Give 'em my
watching, an
number.
arcade is a building where they used to have kids play. Nowadays, you just play them at home or on your mobile device.
That's right.
Okay, John, you've been in a relationship for the past 4 years.
Grow together as people, you kind of know each other. You had mentioned yourself that you can't change the other person. You just have to kind of grow with them. I think my views on marriage are just me being stubborn and not willing to grow. And day by day, I'm changing my perspective on that. As far as children are concerned, the reason that the past 3 days of my life, I've woken up at 5:30 a.m. and I hit the pillow at about midnight. And that has nothing to do with recreational behavior. It is completely business. I'm a very driven individual. I have the luxury of loving what I do. And if you have a child, I want to father my child. And I know that I travel 240 days a year. I'm in a very rare case of saying I've never worked a day in my life because I absolutely love my work. I won't let anybody, the travel stinks or this. No, I get to be a superhero.
Yes.
And I know that that window is very small and I know that it will come to an end. But I don't want to bring a child into this world and have another group of people responsible for raising the child. I want to be a father to my child. And at this point in my life, there is no feasible way.
Everybody does it in their time.
Yes, and
you
I
have
think
to be ready to do it.
You just have to have perspective.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great idea, but then not being able to be there for your child is a bad idea.
This
And
is
this is
true.
something you talk about on your show all the time, right?
And these are conversations that real folks have. Sure, they're tough, but that's why it's hot topics.
I guess so. We'll be right back.
You won't get the full view until you see it live in our audience.
Welcome to the view, y'all!
There's a whole other show happening during the commercials, so go to our website for tickets now.
We're back with John Cena, and that was a clip from Trainwreck. And let me explain why Candace and I have changed clothes, because in a bit, we're going to do some American Grit Challenge.
That's a good sport.
It's going to be awesome, but first, my favorite, rapid fire. As fast as you can. Ready?
Yep.
Your hero.
My mom, she raised 5 kids.
Twitter, Instagram.
At John Cena, Instagram, and Instagram. Instagram's good.
In New York or LA?
New York, of course.
Favorite thing to splurge on?
Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
Favorite type of pizza?
Everything on it.
Last show you binge watched?
Right now, it's
One
you.
superpower, what would it be?
Invisibility.
Favorite movie?
Oh, I can't choose one.
Calling or texting?
Texting.
Where would your last vacation be?
I haven't had a vacation in forever, so Nicole, I'd like you to take you to Napa Valley. We need a vacation.
That's cute. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
I'm an all day. I have to do everything.
Favorite alcoholic beverage?
Red wine.
Favorite sports team?
I can't answer because I'll get killed by this crowd.
Favorite reality show?
Total Divas.
Favorite cuss word? Say it.
Not applicable for this program.
No! We almost had you!
Gentlemen.
So for the sake of the program, I will use bologna, fudge, and mustard.
There you go! You've become quite an actor alongside Tina Fey and Amy Poehler and Sisters, but your role as Amy Schumer's bodyguard in Trainwreck got the most attention. I mean, I love that you are an actor. I mean, in all of your other movies that I've seen as well, because I know you're
Thank you. I appreciate it.
My brother gets me into it.
I think sometimes people forget that, you know, I'm on an episodic television show with WWE, and we do have a sense of showmanship to that. And sometimes when you get on a television show for a certain amount of time, people know you as that and only that and don't think you're capable of anything else.
Preach.
So I was fortunate enough to get a unique opportunity. I took it. It involved a little bit of risk, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm glad made a lot of people laugh.
We're so excited about your new show, American Grit.
So
you are the host. You're
yes,
also...
I get to host.
Yes, you're also the executive producer, but like when people think physical challenges, they think of Survivor, they think of American Ninja Warrior.
Yes.
So how does it differentiate,
I think you watch shows
itself?
like that and go, wow, how do they do that? If you see what's going on right here, these are teams functioning as a unit, and the goal of this challenge is for their log not to hit the ground. And right here, you'll see teams rappelling off of an enormous bridge.
I see a girl crying is what I see.
Yes, because it's an exercise in facing your fears that has nothing to do with how high you can jump or how fast you can run. So this show basically takes you through a journey of spirit, mind, and body.
I need to be on this show.
It really is cool. And the great thing is these civilians are led by decorated military heroes. So I get to host, but I am not the star of the show. Our military heroes are, because they have so much knowledge of how to take people and get them to face their fears so they never give up.
And you're also doing something on Twitter with the hashtag #ShowYourGrit.
And
so what's that
believe,
about?
There's an old saying that be wary of everyone you meet on the street is going through a struggle you know nothing about. Social networks are great in the vein that we can all connect with each other. Yeah. So there are some people posting some fitness goals. There's a young man who just got a black belt, a person jumping out of a plane for the first time. Yeah. I've had people recovering from injuries. That's a photo of a Tough Mudder. Right there is somebody who's defeating cancer. Everybody has a struggle, so we're using the hashtag #ShowYourGrit to basically show what drives you. I posted a picture of myself and a sergeant from the Army, Sergeant Davin Dumar, who was an amputee. He was hit by an IED. Now, in the military, when you're injured in combat, and our military will attest to this, you're given a Purple Heart. That is what you are given for your injury. I met Sergeant Davin Dumar in Detroit, and he gave me his Purple Heart.
Oh, wow.
And I have it, and I couldn't believe that someone would give me that, because it was what he was given. Like, hey, thank you for losing a limb, or worse, for your country here. And he said, you inspired me, so I want to give you this just to show you how much you inspired me. Awesome. So a man like that is an inspiration to me. So I'll use the hashtag #ShowYourGrit and let the world know about Sergeant Davin Dumar. So I encourage everybody out there, for whatever it is, whatever drives you, whoever inspires you, could be a teacher, coach, a parent, a friend. It could be an accomplishment if you're studying to pass a class or whatever. Hashtag #ShowYourGrit. I'll throw it on my social. I'll retweet it out to the world.
We have a clip. Okay, now you are about to put me and Raven through a View Grit challenge. What have you got for us?
I got a few boxes that you're going to have to navigate up and over, a balance beam suspended high above the sky that you're going to have to walk, and you are going to have to army crawl under the barricade you see and race to the bell.
So just once through?
Once through, come on, I'll tell you what, we'll go the up and back. Once through, come on back. First person to the bell is going to win.
That's what I learned from my trainer. Don't ask the question, because he's going to add it on later. All right.
Are you guys ready to see this?
Yes.
We got some really good sports in the house. Come on, here we go. Are you guys ready? Hold on. It'll be 1, 2, 3, go, okay? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. Over the boxes, through the beam, there's the army crawl. Back through. We have a microphone problem. She's got to
comes on when I start panning and actually go to the gym instead of do all my work out here on the show. Check out your local listings. America Great starts tomorrow. We'll be right back.